Alrighty, guys. I'm Morthadon, and we are here for Boruto episode 6! So, last episode, we were left on a cliffhanger. Pretty exciting. So, before we talk about that, once again, I'm in a hood. This time, not only because it's cold, which I actually don't really need the hood, not gonna lie, but I do need the hood. Wanna know why? The reason is, I hate showering twice a day. And right when I got out of the shower, I found out that I had to go do some work outside, which I did not plan on it. So I just got all nice and clean, and then I had to go outside and do some work. And then it's like, my hair's all messed up and, looks like crap. And I decided that I would record this episode with a hood. I'm sure you guys don't really care. I mean, who really cares? You're here for Boruto. So, let's talk about Boruto. Oh, I also made some coffee. It's really late at night, and obviously this is it's really late at night, far after I've gone outside, but my hair is still messed up because I didn't want to shower a second time. My skin gets all dry. And it's crappy. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like how dry my skin feels if I shower twice a day. I used to shower twice a day, and but once a day is enough for me. And it's 4 a.m. 4 a.m. You heard that right. 4 a.m. So basically, I'm gonna record this video. I'm gonna try to do some editing. Maybe. Hopefully I can finish editing. Maybe I'll do the editing tomorrow. No. Oh well. Anyway, let's talk about Boruto. So, Boruto. Last episode. Cliffhanger. It started off with someone being possessed by the evil shit, just some random dude wreaking havoc. I say a random dude because I assume he's not really gonna come into the story later unless it's like a filler episode and he shows up again. Because sometimes shows do that, but I don't think he's coming back again. And then we proceeded to... That was when we met the white-haired kid, Mitsuki, was it? Something like that. We learned that he is from the Sound Village, which last video, if you didn't see my little pop-up message in the video, I completely missed that they said the village hidden in the sound, or whatever, the Sound Village, or whatever it's called, sorry. Not hidden in the sound, that makes no sense. I'm retarded. Anyway. But I completely missed that text line. Like, what the fuck am I doing? But that would have made things a lot easier, and it made me feel like a big, stupid idiot, because the rest of the episode, I'm like, oh, they mentioned snakes, Orochimaru, and, all this fun stuff. Then they finally had hit, like, the white snake, and I'm like, oh, the white snake, it really is him, for sure! And turns out we probably could have figured that out way earlier. But that's the fun of reacting, and that's the kind of bad thing is sometimes when reacting, I focus more on talking about some things at some points of the episode that I miss a few lines of the chat. Like, I usually try to save it for points that I don't think are super important. I obviously messed up that time, my bad. But that was a pretty cool reveal. We found that out. Another Leaf Shinobi got taken over by the purple stuff, and he was just running amok. We got to see, Boruto and all of them, spring into action to stop it again. Kids solving everything. And then we had, I guess, well, no. I guess pretty much after that is when we got reintroduced to, fuck. I knew his name before I started recording. Iruka. That's what it was. Like, I remembered it during the episode. I remembered it before I started recording because I was like thinking about what I needed to talk about. I was thinking about like what happened last episode, and yeah, Aruka. Now I remember. And that was awesome. I really love seeing the old characters because I really like Naruto. Even the second time watching Naruto, I liked it. Even when I got to the later points where I still kind of remembered because it wasn't super long ago that Naruto ended, I still loved every minute of it. But so seeing the old characters is really cool. And then Shino was all down on himself and all that, and he got possessed by the purple shit. And he found Boruto, and then we had the awesome shadow when he was walking down the hallway, where you saw like the beast in the background in the shadow. That was really cool. I like that. And right at the end of the episode, we had the cliffhanger that I mentioned, which was Shino saying like, "I'll teach you a lesson" or something like that, and that's where it ended. Nice little cliffhanger, which means like it's always been like parts, it's been playing off of itself, but this feels like the first like true like 2 episode combo where I think we're gonna get into some cool stuff right away rather than the last 5 minutes of the episode is when we get like the crazy stuff happening. But let's get into it. I think that is all there is to really say. I don't really have any predictions because obviously we know the kids aren't going to die. Naruto isn't that kind of a show. I guess Boruto, going off the Naruto logic, some characters did die, but it was after a really long time, and but yada yada yada. So I don't really think anyone's gonna die. I assume the kids are gonna do something to snap them out of it. They're not gonna exactly beat them, because I feel like that would be really weird if the kids are able to take down Shino, like, if he's serious. But that being said, who knows? So I guess that's it. So I just want to start the episode because it's 4 a.m. I want to get this done. We can talk about it and get some editing done. And I just said that really poorly. I'm looking forward to watching the episode too, but it is late, so I need to get right into it. Alrighty, let's bring this up. Alrighty, we are gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. That was really bad. Now let's begin our final lesson. That's what he said. Alright, and I also have coffee, so I'm gonna be drinking that, trying to stay awake for this editing and stuff. Is he gonna see it yet? He's not more possessed, is he? Is a bug gonna come out? Yup. He's actually bleeding. So is he even more possessed? Because Boruto discovered this shit before. Like, he saw it right away. Damn. That was pretty cool. There goes. Okay. It was just like a delay. It seems more powerful too. Like, it seemed more prominent intro. I never know what to say. I mean, I think I've glanced at this intro so much I've seen most of it, so I could probably just watch it now that we've seen Mitsuki. I mean, I spoiled myself last episode with it, but whatever. I might see something I'm not supposed to if I watch it, though. I don't know. Oh, poor Shino, man. It's almost like he's crying blood. I didn't mind his design before I knew he was Shino. Damn. But I'm not a big fan of his, like, how he looks, to be honest, now. But, oh well. I really want to learn more about Boruto's eye. Shit. Hmm. Are they gonna figure something out, or are more gonna come in? Are, like, adults gonna come in and this is how they're gonna learn about what's going on? I want Kakashi to come in. Imagine if Kakashi just showed up. I wonder what happened to Kakashi. Mitsuki just gonna do some crazy shit. I like how that was enough to blow bugs away, but didn't do. Oh, did he just do the crazy arms? Damn. I'm almost wondering if he's Orochimaru. Like, straight up. I don't think so, but he must just be, like, a big time Orochimaru, like, underling student. Probably a better word. Damn. This is like the most serious. I feel like this is the most serious they've been. Like, even when they're fighting before, they're just like, ah, let's go get him! But. Huh. So they're stuck surrounded by bugs that multiplied everywhere. Shino's no joke, guys. Hmm. Zone of eyes is never good. Oh, Anko, she's the one that also had the curse mark, right? So we saw her in another episode, but I didn't put it together. I thought she kinda looked like her, but I wasn't sure. But I guess so. She really let herself go. She used to be very attractive. Didn't they just say they couldn't get out of there because of the bugs, and now they're just like running and getting out of there? Gross. I thought he had a plan for saying that, but I guess. Ugh, that's creepy. Mitsuki's just watching. Oh, did they plan this? Maybe? Alright, I thought Boruto was gonna figure it out, but Shikada is the one that had to figure it out? Hmm. What does that mean? It's a little weird that he's watching, but I'm still not convinced that he's behind anything. I mean, I don't think he's behind this. Hey, is he gonna talk about his eye? Hmm. I definitely think Mitsuki knows something more because he can see it or knows about it or something, but I don't think he's behind it. Yeah, I agree. Shikadai. Feels so much like Shikamaru, but I'm not even upset about that. That's obviously not an option. You better not kill Shino. There's not a fiber in my being that thinks they're actually gonna kill Shino. Is he getting his chakra from somewhere? Or is he using too much and he's gonna run out? Hmm. They're gonna use the water, I'm guessing, somehow. Hmm. No, it's just whoever is best suited. That smile, man. So menacing. Of course, ruining the plan. Hmm. Here we go. Here we go. Is that what he wanted to hear? So I guess the kids are gonna take him down, I think? I don't know. They told us the plan, so I feel like it's not gonna work. But at the same time, this has gone on so long that I feel like it has to work now. Just like, um, the fight with Neji in Naruto. Uh, Failure. But he's on the water now. The water! Hmm. He's gonna do something with the water, isn't he? But he does wind and... Was it wind and lightning he did? Can he do water too? Or can he just blow the water? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, his arms under the water. Jesus, they can go long as hell. He has so many bugs inside of him. Holy shit. Okay, so yeah, he does do wind and lightning. Damn. What does that mean? Oh shit. He just shocked the shit out of him. But what were those, like, markings? Interesting. Just forget to go up. Obviously, Boruto's gonna save him. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. My son. Aww. Is he not gonna make it? Oh, come on. Now he has to be saved by Shino. I feel like this should be an emotional scene, but they're obviously not gonna die. I hate to think that way, but I feel bad for Shino though. Like I don't feel much for Boruto because obviously they're gonna be fine, but I just feel bad for Shino. Damn, what is he summoning? Wait, what? Okay, now I'm interested. What is he summoning? Whoa! He never did that before, right? That's legit. That's legit. Go Shino, man. That's what's up. Alright, I'm gonna cheat a little just because I'm curious how much longer we have. Was this the whole episode? It was a good chunk of it. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit left. You were possessed by something. Better not resign as a teacher, Shino. Sorry, guys, I'm a little late to react to some of the stuff he said. Like, he said it, and then it was a little bit after that I actually reacted to him saying that he was gonna stop being a teacher, but. Aw, Shino. Urasai! I can't get a reading on Mitsuki. Sometimes he seems decent. He just seems like he seems like one of those characters that has grown up killing and is now learning that there's a way to do things that don't involve killing. Just seems like one of those kind of characters. Yep. Damn. uh, that was such a good exchange. Damn. That was a really good episode, guys. Yeah. That was a good one. How long was it stuck like that? All episode? Wonder if that annoyed anyone. Woo! I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for the credits to go. I like the song now. I wasn't sure about the music for Boruto for like the intro and the outro, but I'm liking this one quite a bit. Yeah, 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 oh, oh, yeah, 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 oh, oh. I really like the outro. I think I like the outro more than the intro, actually. Proto, no! Alright, we're good. Alrighty, guys. So that is the end of episode 6. That was a really good episode. I said it during the outro, but you're not gonna see it because I cut it out. But I loved it. So there was so much to that episode that I hate to say it, guys. This is gonna be a rough edit. No joke. I'm sorry, but there's gonna be stuff that's gonna be cut out, and I hope it's not your favorite parts. And I hope you guys are okay with it. But this episode was so good that, God, like, I'm supposed to be releasing this episode tomorrow, which means I really want to finish the editing tonight so I can render it overnight and get it released on time. But I might have a hard time figuring out what to keep and what to get rid of. Like, I felt like I was reacting through the whole thing. Like, a lot of times I can cut out, like, dead air where there's, like, a lot of talking or silly stuff going on or stuff like that. And, you know, you can cut it out. And there's some small bits like that, but, man, there's gonna be so much to cut out. And there's, like, a lot of epic music. Like, oh, this is gonna be a rough episode, guys. So, anyway, aside from that, we had the fighting between Shino and the students happen, Shikadai, Mitsuki, and Boruto, and they did pretty good. I don't know what I really expected, but I guess I did kind of say what I expected. I expected them not to be able to handle it, but I guess they managed to do it thanks to Mitsuki being really OP, apparently. Which he demonstrated how good he is already beforehand, but it is pretty insane how good he is and how young they are, or at least how young he looks. You know, who knows how old he really is. But that being said, I kind of wish they utilized the water in a slightly different way, but I suppose what they did is okay. They pulled him into the water. I expected them to like either blow the water into the bugs to save Boruto and Shikadai. Did I say Shikamaru or did I say Shikadai when I listed their names? Okay, I think I fucked up their names. Shikadai, Boruto, Mitsuki. I don't know if I actually did fuck up their names or not, but sorry if I did. I don't know what I said. Shikamaru and Shikadai look so much alike and act so much alike as kids. Like, the only thing is Shikadai doesn't say, like, this is a pain, but he still kind of acts like stuff is a pain, and he still, like, knows a lot. He comes up with the strategies, which makes sense, but it makes it, like, sometimes I just think, oh, it's Shikamaru. But we had the whole drowning thing, which, like I said during the episode, I don't know if that part's gonna get cut out or not, but it didn't really. It seemed like they made it really emotional, like them drowning, but obviously Boruto's not gonna die, and we don't know enough about Mitsuki for him to die, so really I wasn't worried about either of them. But what really got to me was, like, how defeated Shino was. Like, he was already in a bad place when he got possessed, but then they just, like, took it to the next level and just, like, shit on him even more. Like, he gets possessed and, you know, he was down and out, and then he gets possessed, and now he's even more depressed because of that. And he's talking about quitting, and his students are like, "No, don't do it." And but I really felt for him this episode, and I always feel for Shino because he's always like the one left out, and the writers just have something against Shino, man. I'm telling you. But the exchange between Shino and Naruto at the end there, that was great. Like, I actually had like feelings like welling up, like not like I wasn't even close to like tears or anything, but it like I actually want to rewatch that part. Like, I can't wait till the editing to get to that part again because I want to rewatch it where I can just like really focus on like the emotions and stuff without like trying to react to it and stuff. But I can't wait to see it again while editing. But I guess I say trying to react. Like, I don't usually try to react, but sometimes I go on a rant about something and I miss like some little subtle stuff. But um it's a different feeling from watching anime when you're reacting to it, like when you're being recorded, and then a feeling of like, oh, I can just sit back and replay this part 3 times because it was cool. But so that exchange was great. I really like how they kind of brushed it off, and they gave him more credit. Like, he was beat by the kids, but Naruto basically said if it was actually Shino, like an unpossessed Shino, the kids wouldn't have stood a chance. And I feel like that should be the case, and that's probably their explanation for why the kids were able to beat someone as good as Shino. Because Shino wasn't just any, like, hidden leaf Jonin. Like, he played a big part in the war, and, like, compared to a lot of Jonin, obviously because he's, like, a main side character, all the other ones are just, like, throw-ins that just, like, show up, get beat, gone. Never see him again. But, so they put more emphasis on Shino being better than, the average Jonin. And then, these kids that aren't even out of the academy yet just beat him. But they kind of, like, touch base on that a little bit, which was pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I think we touched base on pretty much everything. Like, the big part of the episode was the fight, which there isn't a whole ton of talk about, like, the actual fight. Like I said, I wish they used the water a little more. I guess we could talk about the punch that Boruto did. I mentioned it in the episode. That was the same move that Naruto did against Neji during the 1v1 fights for the Chunin exams. So that was pretty cool to see that being used again, although I think that was a clone that he sent underground, and last time I'm pretty sure it was Naruto that was the one that actually went underground. If I caught that right. I think that's how it went down. I think that was a clone that went underground, right? Because he said, like, your clones are predictable, and he said this one too, and looked down and moved. So it's too bad the move didn't work, but it makes sense that it didn't work because I'm pretty sure Shino watched that fight and saw Naruto do it, so, who knows? I don't know if that's the reason why it didn't work, or if he could just, sense it, somehow. Um, but yeah, I think that pretty much sums up most of the stuff that happened in the episode, at least that really comes to mind as, like, a talking point. Um, I guess Mitsuki. I guess I did remember another thing. Mitsuki and his weirdness. Like, I can't get a grip on him. I said during the episode he said something, or it seems like he's one of those characters that spent a lot of time killing. Like, I think we're gonna get a backstory for him at some point to find out that, like, he grew up killing people, and now Boruto is showing him another way. Like, it might go into one of those kind of storylines, which is why he's his son. He can only think, like, oh, well, this is a problem, so let's just kill this person. Like, that's the only way he can think. Kind of like Sai a little bit, in a way. When Sai didn't really have emotions and just came out of the foundation. Um, it kind of gives me, like, those kind of vibes, and I think we're gonna get a lot more character development. And I don't know where they're gonna take it, because there's so many different roads that, they could go. But this was a great episode, and I need to get into editing it because I feel like it's going to take me a while. I feel like I do my first sweep of cutting out all the blank space of like me not talking and me not reacting, or like less important moments. And I feel like I'm still going to have like way too much time in the video after that. But I'll do my best to keep important moments in there and important reactions, but I'm definitely going to have to cut some of it, unfortunately. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, you can check out my next one next week. Hit that subscribe button, and it'll probably pop up for you, under like the new videos and such when you go to YouTube, so maybe you'll see when my new stuff comes out. I also do Steins Gate on Mondays. So if you Steins Gate 0, sorry. So if you watch Steins Gate 0, you want to watch my reactions to that, you could check that out as well. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.